Aside from the casual form, they also have this one, the Pamal, okay, or the polite form. And then the highest form, you have the Jondemal, or the formal form. So the difference, this one is mostly ginagamit si Pamal sa mga public places, no? And then this one naman si Jondemal. So since formal siya, so we need to use this one in a formal communication, no? Annyeonghaseyo. Welcome back to Easy Korean PH. So we have here another video. So this one is about the Korean verb. So basically in this video, I'll be giving you those basic verbs, no, for the beginner. And then we will try to conjugate those verbs into different level of speech. Okay, and then later, I'll be giving you an example also kung paano siya gamitin into a sentence. So anyway, before we start, if you haven't subscribed yet, kindly click that subscribe button for more of this video. Okay, so before we proceed with our lesson, let us know muna what is verb in Korean. So verb in Korean, that is pongsa. Okay, that is a two-syllable word, pong, then sa. So before we proceed with our proper lesson, let us know muna what is a verb in Korean para at least alam natin how the verb works in the Korean sentence structure. Okay, first, in the Korean sentence structure, verb comes at the end of the sentence. So basically, in the Korean sentence structure, they're following the SOV pattern, or the subject, object, verb. The difference between the English structure, we are using the SVO pattern, or the subject, verb, object. Okay. So sa Korean sentence structure, verb is always located at the last part of the sentence. Second, Korean verbs can take many different forms depending on who you are talking to. So actually, in Korean, they have a different level of speech, ending. So it depends kung sinong kausap mo. So aside from the casual form, they also have this one, the Pamal, okay, or the polite form. And then the highest form, you have the Jondemal, or the formal form. So the difference, this one is mostly ginagamit si Pamal sa mga public places, no? And then this one naman si Jondemal. So since formal siya, so we need to use this one in a formal communication, no? But mostly ginagamit siya kapag mas older ang kausap. So once again, aside from the casual form, we have the Pamal, which is the polite, and then the Jondemal, or the formal form. Okay, and then lastly, listed Korean verbs consist of the root verb and then ta at the ending. So if you're going to see those Korean verbs, actually it has a root verb and then always siyang may ta at the last part. So basically, that is under dictionary form. So that's why we need to conjugate the verb, para magamit siya into a sentence. Okay, so let's proceed with the first verb. Okay, first we have this one, to go. Okay, so the dictionary form of that verb is Kada. Okay, that is Kada. As I said, Korean verb, it always ends with da. So we need to conjugate this one para magamit siya into a sentence. Okay, so once again, to go, Kada. Okay, now, the casual form of this verb is ka. Okay, ka. Polite form, for the Pamal, you have the kayo. Kayo. Okay, so that is the polite form. And then for the formal polite form naman, or the formal form, you have the kamnida. Kamnida. So, kada, dictionary form, if you're going to use this verb in a sentence or in a statement, casual form, ka. Polite form, kayo. And then the formal form, kamnida. Actually, same thought lang sila, same meaning. Pero different level of speech ending. So, depende kung sinong kausap mo. Okay, so we have an example here. Going to the market. So, basically, this is the direction. And then we have the verb. This is the verb. And then we have the direction. So, as I said, verb in the Korean sentence structure, it comes at the last part now. So basically, this is market going. In Korean, that is 시장에 가요. 시장에 가요. 시장에 가요. Okay, second verb, you have this one, to eat. The dictionary form of this verb is Meokda. Okay, that is Meokda. So we need to use or we need to conjugate this verb, para magamit siya into a statement. Okay, now the casual form of this verb is mogo. Meokda, mogo. The next polite form, you have mogoyo. 먹어요. Then for the formal form, we have to 먹습니다. 먹습니다. Okay, dictionary form, 먹다. Casual form, 먹어. Polite form, 먹어요. Formal form, 먹습니다. Okay, so example here, eating kimchi. Okay, eating, which is our verb, and then kimchi, our object. So in Korean sentence structure, this is kimchi, eating. Okay, in Korean, that is kimchi를 먹어요. 김치를 먹어요. 김치를 먹어요. So once again, dictionary form, 먹다. Casual form, 먹어. Polite form, 먹어요. And then the formal form, 먹습니다. Okay, next verb, you have to buy. Okay, the dictionary form of this verb is sada. Sada. Okay, for the casual form, if you're going to use this one casually, that is sa. Sa. Polite form, sayo. Sayo. Then for the formal form, it is samnida. Samnida. Okay, so once again, dictionary form, sada. Casual form, sa. Polite form, sayo. And then formal form, samnida. Okay, example here, buy milk. So, as I said, no, verb comes at the last part. So this one is buy milk, buy, or buy milk. First, we have here the object, which is the milk, uyu. And then we have this one, the polite form of buy, which is sayo. So we have uyu를 sayo. Uyu를 sayo. So once again, sada, dictionary form, to buy. Conjugated casually, sa. Polite form, sayo. Formal form, samnida. Next, we're here to study. Dictionary form of that verb is Gongbuhada. Gongbuhada. Okay, conjugated form, casual, that is Gongbuhe. Gongbuhe. Polite form, that is Gongbuheyo. Gongbuheyo. For the formal form naman, that is Gongbuhab니다. Gongbuhab니다. So once again, to study dictionary form, Gongbuhada. We're going to use this verb in the statement. So that is Gongbuhe, casual form. Polite form, Gongbuheyo. Formal form, Gongbuhab니다. Okay, example here, we have studying Korean language. So studying, which is our verb. So it should be at the last part now. So first is Korean language, so that is 한국어를 공부해요. 한국어를 공부해요. 한국어를 공부해요. So once again, we have here study, 공부하다. Casual form, 공부해. Polite form, 공부해요. And then the formal form, 공부합니다. Okay, so lastly, we have here to drink. Okay, that is 마시다. 마시다. Okay, so if you're going to use this verb in a statement, casually, that is 마셔. Okay, so that is 마셔. Okay, polite form, that is 마셔요. 마셔요. Okay, for the formal form naman, so that is 마십니다. 마십니다. Once again, to drink, dictionary form, 마시다. Conjugated form, casually, that is 마셔. Polite form, 마셔요. Formal form is 마십니다. Example here, we have drinking beer. Okay, so drinking should be at the last part. So we have 맥주를 마셔요. 맥주를 마셔요. 맥주를 마셔요. So once again, to drink, dictionary form, 마시다. Conjugated form, casually, that is 마셔. Polite form, 마셔요. And then the formal form, we have 마십니다. Okay, so that's all for this video. No? Hopefully, this video will help for those Korean learners out there. So once again, if you haven't subscribed yet, so kindly click that subscribe button for more of this video. 네, 시간 주셔서 감사합니다.